In my first try, I got rejected from Merch by Amazon program. But after I took these steps from a professional, I got accepted immediately. Let me show you how I did it. If you are a print-on-demand seller or you want to be one in the future, or if you are just a person that finds the idea of print-on-demand appealing, then this is the right video for you. If you already applied for the Merch by Amazon program and got rejected, don't panic. It happened to many of us before. And yes, you still have a chance to apply again without your application being affected by the past rejection. So just to give a small background about Merch by Amazon, it's a print-on-demand service, meaning you will create a cool design, upload it on the website, and whenever someone purchases the t-shirt, the company, which is in this case, it's Amazon, they will print the t-shirt, package, and ship it to the customer. However, starting is not that easy, as you have to send an invitation and wait to get accepted first. Now, this might be a bit frustrating to some people. Some people don't like waiting, and that's fine because I hate waiting too. But in this video, I will show you how to get accepted fast as well, because there are methods where you can actually get accepted fast, and you will see that on the Amazon website. They say it themselves. There are multiple things that you can do so your application can become faster. And in this video, I will explain everything you need to know. I don't want any of you to get discouraged by the intro. It is worth it because Amazon will offer you a bunch of services that you probably cannot find it in any other print-on-demand services. They offer you Prime service, which is broadly used everywhere. For me, everything I purchase from Amazon has to be Prime. And let's not forget that Amazon has the biggest client base. So before you actually start the business, you already have a client that trusts you. Unlike other businesses, you have to wait until you build trust with the customer, until they know you, until they study you, until they get used to you, and then they will start purchasing regularly from you as a store. But from Amazon, you already have that foundation, so you don't need it. So let's get to the first two questions. Why do you get rejected and why do you get accepted? So you have to understand that Amazon is a big business. They have invested millions and millions and even maybe billions of dollars into this business, and they cannot afford to lose money. Amazon's main worry is that they might lose money or that you might not bring value to their company. Imagine if Amazon wasn't more strict. The whole website will be filled with random designs that people will not buy. Therefore, Amazon will lose the one thing that they are afraid to lose, the thing that they have worked for years. No, it's not money, but it's reputation. People trust Amazon, and Amazon needs to keep that trust. So that's why they take so long to study you as a designer to know if you're gonna actually bring value to their company. Amazon is a huge platform, so you should go with that mindset. Before you send your application, ask yourself, will this bring value to the company? If yes, go for it. If no, use the following steps. So the right way to get accepted fast is to fill the application in the right way. A lot of people might write the wrong information in the wrong box, or they don't talk enough about themselves, or they skipped some of the optional details. Just because Amazon said one box or a box is optional doesn't mean that you shouldn't fill it. This is a very competitive area, so you want to stand out. Getting accepted wouldn't be hard if you do the following. First things first, the registration options. So you have two registration options. You have the fast method and you have the normal one. You have the regular one, which is free of cost. So let's take it one by one. The recommended registration method, it will cost you between $15 to $50. You will pay that upfront the same time you send your registration form. And the success rate will be 80%. So most of the people that have followed this method, most of the people that have registered with the recommended registration method, they got accepted. And I'm not saying that you will not get accepted if you use the free way. Of course you will. If you do the right things, if your design is exactly what they're looking for, then yes. But if you use the recommended registration method, it will be faster. Number one, they promise you that the registration will be faster. And number two, they will simply give you more chances. From my experience, the people who followed the first method have got accepted right away. And this is exactly what happened to me. I used the first method and I got accepted right away. So let's talk about the second one. The second one is regular registration. It's a free of cost and success rate will be less than 50%. I'm gonna say this again. If you are a good designer, if you have a good design, if you have a good website, if everything else that they want you to have, you do have, you don't need to have the recommended registration method. So what you have is more than enough. I'm talking about people who are not sure about their designs and they want to get accepted. It's better to go with the first option. The second reason why is essential details. Okay, so there are essential details that Amazon needs for obvious reasons. They want your bank details because they want to pay you, right? They want any form of identification, social security number. They want your tax details for obvious reasons. So there is no reason for you to send the wrong information. And you will be surprised by the amount of people that send the wrong information because they couldn't understand the question. They don't understand what to put in each box. Another reason under the essential details is if you are an international designer and in your country you don't have a social security number, for instance. So what you need to do is very simple. Just put any identification methods that you use in your country. It can be an ID, can be your passport. Just pick the best one that you think will be useful for them. Remember, the purpose of asking for these details is to identify who you are. So make sure that what you send will be useful in that area. So after you finish with all the essential details, you will be moved to this page, okay? And they will ask you for additional information. Now, this is very, very, very important because this is where they pick the designers, okay? After you go through the legal stuff, this is how they pick the right designer for their website. Now, it's very important to link a website. If you do not have a website, make sure that you use Shopify. Shopify is one of the easiest ways to make a professional website. It only takes few minutes. So make the website and upload a lot of your designs, okay? Don't put like 5 designs or 3 designs. It has to be a big number. Let's say more than 10, okay? More than 15. It has to be, you have to look like you've been working on this for a long time. Don't make it look like you've just started working on designing today, okay? Even if today is the first time in your life that you've designed anything, that's fine. You can be a good designer. You have to show them that you are a real designer, that you have done this before. Don't make the website look unprofessional. Don't make it look like you've just made it today. Make sure you have a lot of designs. Make sure you have more than 10 designs, more than 15 designs. The more designs you have and the more diverse they are, the more they will realize that you're actually serious about this. Because think about it, they will be giving you the option of uploading anything you want on their websites, right? So they want to make sure that you're not going to just upload anything. Another reason why is because they want to get an idea of what type of a designer you are and what will you be offering Amazon in the future. Like I said, they want to see if you will bring value to their company. The last thing that I'm going to talk about, and it's something that many people don't do, and it's something that I haven't done. I used to think that it's not that important, which is your email information, the domain of your website. Okay, let's talk about this. So your email, they want your business email. Your business email, it needs to have the same name of the store on it. So let's say your store was named Baseball Hats 2020, okay? Let's say that's the name, okay? It's a ridiculous name, I know, but let's just go for it for now. So obviously your website needs to be your store name. It needs to be the same exact name, because if it looks a little bit different, if it has like a number different, or it has a letter that is different, it's gonna make it look unprofessional. So make sure the name of the website is exactly the name of the domain, and the most important thing, it has to be the same as your business email, because if your business email is different than your store name and is different than your domain, it does not look professional. And you have to think about the other competitors as well. They do have a professional domain, they do have a professional email. So you have to compete with them, you have to have that as well. And that's a feature that you're gonna have to pay a little money for, I know, but it's worth it on the long run if you wanna be a professional designer. If you wanna be a professional designer and you wanna have your own store. Okay guys, that's it for me today. I have finished all the points that I have for today. I hope this video helped some of you or most of you. In the next videos, I will make sure that I talk more about Amazon FBA and my experience in Amazon FBA. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you want to, and I will see you soon.